Yeah, let's get into this then. NaVi Junior leaning towards A to open up their T-side pistol, and an immediate challenge from mouz NXT means they know what's coming their way. However, they're double set up at the sandbags, and there is a molly going in. Smoke was on Sui, and he elects to fight instead of smoking. Now, I'm never one to advocate for smoking, but there, it might have been the right thing to do. NaVi Junior now eased back into a 4-on-3. Shane and Torshi with openers. Ooh, Shane, he's getting a lot of damage off. JDC taps out another, and it's just on Care left, who JDC is also able to wash aside. There's the defuse for mouz NXT. They do find the pistol round somehow, some way. That's in spite of the 4-on-3 leaning in NaVi Junior's favor.
Yeah, right. I honestly think mouz probably weren't ready for a Molotov on the sandbags, even though they had the smoke, right? They were playing prepared. How often do you see someone molly sandbags on a pistol? Pretty rarely. So, yeah, the game plan doesn't work out wonderfully to start, but mouz recover well, hit their shots. Torsi and Shane doing the work that must be done. And JDC as well, who's always a delight to watch. That guy's a bit of a beast. As NaVi may learn the hard way. Deagle's out. Not a second round force, though. They got the bomb plant. They're going to hold off. And so guns will be out sooner rather than later. That means mouz need to keep this round clean. Just so they're able to rival NaVi in that first buy.
Obviously, in terms of players to keep an eye on here for NaVi Junior, nothing out of the ordinary, really. I would just recommend the usual duo of Oncare and Monacy. And for mouz NXT, I think that this might be a bit of a JDC Torshi affair.
Yeah, right now it's the Shane show. He's up on the flank. They have no idea.
Oh, these are free. Oh, free. Oh, free. So free. So easy. There it is. JDC with the double. They had them trapped over at ramp. Just pistols for NaVi Junior. And now we've got the investment, Monacy, with money to bring the AWP out right away as well. And he's got armor behind it. We're going to listen in to the mouz NXT team speak. Let's hear what these boys are thinking heading into this first rifle round.
Don't play Gambit yet.
What?
Can you play B with Hubert?
Yeah, let me throw the nade bridge.
Okay.
We play
Molly
that
yellow.
safe, come here.
Yeah, I just
I'll
molly.
play 3A at least, 2 or 3 I
One
guess.
is B.
They smoked Ivy.
They smoke B, I don't know if it's in.
They did the one way yellow. Op A, op A.
Open, yep.
We can retake B in a bit. You have molly and shit, right?
Okay, okay.
You
Yeah, we
guys
can
have
just take B in a
shit.
bit.
He's Northern on A.
Molly on the stairs and stuff, please.
Okay. That's fucking
Never
combi now.
flash in. Yeah.
My understairs.
Yeah. Flashing.
I need sandbags.
Boom.
Oh
We can
my
do
God, I
sprint
forgot.
with me. I
I
can
did
go
see
Ivy.
Ivy.
Yeah, B control, guys.
Let's
He can be in
sprint.
Can you
Ivy
do
with
the
shot.
smoke, Camille?
Yeah,
Yeah, I will do it.
Let's
I will
just
do it.
sprint. Wait, I'll call this one. Just throw it actually.
I can also flash if you want.
Yeah,
When should I throw it?
Sprint, go.
Bro, I
And
throw
I'll
it.
call when I'm doing it.
You need flash?
I'm gonna walk 2 now.
Out mid one.
Mid
It's only one. It's in
Ivy,
there.
Ivy.
It's
Window,
window.
window!
Window.
It's
Window.
mid.
Split.
Smoke gone.
A clear.
They're splitting B. Yeah. City picking. Nice, he knows about 2.
There
I'm
was
flashing
them.
over side. You can try to
One
kill
more
it, kill
window.
Adam.
One is coming late B.
Window dead.
I'm behind, guys.
One is close electric. Like
Open,
electric
either.
right side, oh.
Yeah.
One B stairs holding me.
I have one flash, you want to save it?
We save we can buy next one maybe.
Bro, I think we can go for a late retake.
Okay.
You
I'm
have to
holding
keep on
right
flash.
side.
If you say we have full buy.
I think we should risk it.
Let's go for it late. No, save it, Camille. We have no chance. I mean,
There's-
stick it! Stick it! Stick it!
Not bad.
Stick it!
Not that. Nice try.
Nice try.
Man, we need more comms on gun rounds.
That was really, really cool to get to hear the thought processes there, leaning into a late retake. Someone even making the call. I don't think we have time. Let's just save. But nah, man, they were fired up. And hell, dude, that was really, really close. Really damn close. A good attempt at the two-man retake into a far-gone round, but it has left them just with pistols here. We heard mouz NXT talking about that exact decision, right? If they saved, they would have been able to buy this round. Now, instead, they're just on pistols, and Cynics has opened up this one for NaVi Junior. If you're not loving these comms, by the way, you are just objectively wrong.
Strong statement. Sneaky go, NaVi up ramp. Until the molly start to land. mouz, unfortunately, is stacked B. So they won't know about this one until it's already too late. She has pistols anyway, so not much to lose in this round for mouz. Nice little methodical execute. NaVi get the bomb site, and with that, the round will probably fall in their fingers as well. Oh, fake plant. That's given more time. mouz flash through. They try and overwhelm, but good cover for the rest of NaVi. Keep this round intact. 5-1. And they hunt the kill. Forget the plant. Another fake before the kill comes in for NaVi. And now we wait for mouz to buy. Not long left.
Yeah, I want to see Torshi's AWP. I want to see this head-to-head of him and m0NESY, right? I think that is going to be very, very exciting coming into this event. Torshi was definitely someone we thought we would have big games out of, and I feel like he's always been a cornerstone of these mouz victories whenever they come through. But I think testing him versus someone who's equally kind of as hyped up and as proven, if not more so, in m0NESY, this is a great test of what we can expect out of this guy on the mouz side. He is done in the orb. You can hear it firing off down towards the ramp area. Just a slow round out of NaVi Junior. Another one of these slow burners, right? Boosting up in middle, trying to catch a player here. Nothing presenting itself. That's because JDC is tucked in at the sandbags. That molly likely going to force the reposition out of him, and it will. But no one hangs around in mid to capitalize on it. Instead, just feigning this mid control attempt. I will say that thus far, NaVi Junior, I don't think they've done as much to this setup as they think they've done, right? They feign B early, they feign a bit of mid control, sorry, they feign A early, they fake a bit of mid control as well, and now they set up outside of B. But look at this, man, mouz NXT, they're not considering ever that this was like an all-in mid or A play. They're stacked largely over towards this B site. So NaVi Junior haven't directed the flow of these CTs to where they think they have. And now they're walking into a bit of a stack here.
Oh, so many rifles trained on one position. m0NESY gonna get a frag, but no further. They do trade a kill, and somehow it's down to a 1v1. I don't know how NaVi have made the best out of this position. Plant coming in, Torsi with the orb, and the read is there. He's gonna find Fear quickly, and with ease, mouz find a third. And hey, mouz win the round, right? Certainly would have hoped that could come through with just the sheer numbers alone on that B bomb site. A bit of credit to NaVi for finding 4 kills and a bomb plant in what was a full stack, a full read for mouz. Definitely means you can capitalize on this if you're NaVi. You can rebuy, you can get everything you need, including m0NESY's orb. So a chance to break mouz's money early on in this game is presented.
Yeah, I hope if we see that again for NaVi Junior, there's a bit more emphasis around, you know, using utility, maybe taking a bit more of ramp away before going back to that kind of commitment. I also think that leaning into like the idea that you're faking mid control is a bit of a a bit of a bad move before committing to the B play, right? Especially when your ramp fake was nothing more than firing through the ramp smoke from mouz NXT, right? If you actually peel the attention of mouz to middle, which is what NaVi did, it meant those B rotations were that much quicker. So, you know, I think if you're going to be faking anything here, you need to be feigning the A control and then maybe having like a mid player come in on these late lurks. Think about what Rufire was able to do for VP.Prodigy yesterday in that position on the T side, right?
Fast up ramp here for NaVi as well. mouz hear the steps, and so they decide to back up. So we short side, AWP is here as well.
This is smart though. This aggression is coming from two things, right? One is that last time they didn't have this kind of control when they tried to throw a fake in. And two is they know the money isn't there for mouz. So you don't have to worry about, you know, these M4s swinging you at ramp. You don't have to worry about early nades, early mollies. You get a pretty free run at ramp control, and there's not much to stop you. The smoke misses and hits Xertion. So Torshi and Sui have got to do the bulk of the heavy lifting here. Torshi with a double, and Sui finds another.
He hops back through. Looked like he took short for a second, but didn't feel safe there. It was empty, now it's not. Fear gets pushed off the plant by a Molotov. mouz and their very limited utility is at least providing something here. Up a man and not wanting to give away the kill. They look like they're holding the flank, but right now both T's are here and they both have made noise. Fear has now confirmed that. They know the AWP is also in position and they learned the hard way. m0NESY flicking onto Torsi leaves Shane alone. 1v2, time to wait for the plant. And once they commit to it, you can try and swing. So no hurry here for Shane. Flash is good as well. In comes the AWP, and it's easy for m0NESY. 2 in the round, 2 for Fear, and NaVi Junior on the board with yet another. What was a 4-on-2 initially after those AWP shots came through the smoke for Torsi. m0NESY looking very vocal as well. And honestly, I think we've had some really good games out of Fear in this tournament. I think he has been that third guy that we talk about inside of this roster. A lot of the attention gets taken away by, you know, 2 of the more notable players in m0NESY and OnCare. Not just in brand, but also in ability. And yeah, Fear has looked very capable as well.
Once again, it's just pistols for mouz NXT. Another one of these slow creeping defaults out of NaVi Junior. And even though map control has been taken in the middle area, it doesn't give you as much of a security blanket as perhaps you might think, right? It's allowing for a heavy stack in A, but really it's the clear differential in the firepower of these teams in a round like this that should just mean NaVi Junior pick it up. And that's looking to be the case.
Yeah, they know where Shane is as well, and they jump shot m0NESY. Look at him on the camera, he doesn't know what's going on. Just firing through smokes and finding kills, he'll take it. 2 guys on top of default, felt like that was their frag, but yoinked. And NaVi Junior already looking a lot better on Vertigo as well. Always a little worried when they come in with this map. Especially as we've seen mouz keen to play it themselves, but no sleepers. Taking their first win of the tournament against Fnatic here in OT. It was quite the lead they gave up.
Hey, look, we got the pistol stack over in middle out of mouz NXT. But NaVi Junior is just silent down at ramp. They're gonna miss each other.
Yeah, it's good that we get NaVi on the T side though, because we didn't really see it in that Astralis game. Right, they got 5 rounds CT side. And then at that point, they only had a few opportunities in their T half, and really it fell on dead ears. So we actually get to see what NaVi want to bring to the table in this map, and it's a lot of A control. Again, this is the second full eco B stack mouz have shown us. They seem to believe they have a read, but maybe it's the wrong language.
Obviously, we had some big news come through the pipeline today, right? Just looking at current events in the CS world while this round slips by in the background. It might be a
save it for the Astralis
unicorn
game?
round. No. Obviously, Glaive re-signed a 3-year contract with Astralis. That's pretty
bold.
cool.
Honestly, that's bold. 3 years?
I know a lot of people were expecting, especially after he tweeted saying tomorrow's going to be a big day.
Yeah.
A lot of people were thinking he was going to join Big Omen Academy with Glaive. So you would have had Glaive,
yeah.
and then Apex and Lapex on there as well. Of course, that wasn't true, that last bit. 3-year part of Astralis. Yeah, 3 years time.
He'll announce that tomorrow. Yeah, I was surprised by that as well. Honestly, I didn't think that that's where, you know, I guess the idea is regardless of what happens to the Astralis lineup, even if Zonic's not there, which is a shocker to me as well, you would want Glaive, you know, building that future generation of team, whatever it may be, old or new, because from the leaks that, again, you never know whether you can trust, right? But from the leaks, from the rumors, seems like that team might be going in a lot of different directions. Again, you don't know if that's true. I don't. I'm not hinting. I have no clue.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone wants to tell us.
Yeah.
You know, if anyone has any hot leads.
I mean, maybe we do know. We're just saying we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, really, we're fully up to date with all
in
the
reality,
moves.
me and Hugo are behind all the roster moves at Astralis.
Most of them.
We couldn't hold on to device, though, could we?
Yeah, but, you know, 500,000 each.
Yeah, we did quite well
that
there.
That wasn't too bad, to be honest. Yeah.
It was easy for you and I to make that decision.
Good paycheck. I didn't do anything. Well, let's get into a gun round here. It's 5-3, and NaVi have shown us some A takes round after round. They look to go back to that. Orp is looking through the smoke. See a lot of teams be boosting over these smokes. Non-Z doesn't need to. There's a nice big gap for him. NaVi taking middle in the meantime. Very methodical utility. And a NaVi-esque pace. Even with an opening kill to boot.
Yeah, an opening kill to boost. You're right, Hugo.
That's what I said.
That's where he was. Torshi. Oh, big Torshi. Pushing through the short smoke. Playing over here in the little cubby. And cross back and elect to play it safe. So that was nothing more than him on the precipice of danger. And now tucked in on the short side. NaVi Junior, you can feel the hit is about to come in. The tension is palpatine.
Yeah. Oh, he crossed past that dangerous crane smoke, and Oncare gets a one-tap, bops the AWPer. Guns gone, and bomb going down once they clear the short side. They're scared of it, but they have no reason to be. One quick fake, and then Oncare gets the bomb down, and with that, mouz look to save. Not really much else they can do in this position. Throw in the towel. Is it a white towel, you know? Almost like a surrender flag, maybe.
Could be. White towels are a popular choice of towel. Hugo, your towels are grey.
Yeah, sorry. They are. Is that okay? Is that a complaint? Do you want me to buy white towels?
No, it suits your house is very grey. Your whole look is very grey.
I'm very ill, Harry. It's actually quite insulting me to say that.
Oh no! They're hunting them down.
Woo!
Hidden.
Get him.
Oh, he's not in the bomb.
He had that.
He had that. He was feeling it, and he's even doing the little hand gesture of like so close, and yet so far.
Yeah, my sofa's grey as well.
Yeah, your so far is grey. I see towels of grey. Grey sofas too.
Any more?
I see in black and white, what can I do? And I think to myself, what a pogger love play. Here he is up through short. Not able to find the opener, but he's still here. Who else would throw that in a cast, huh?
Beautiful singing voice, Harry.
Thank you. Look at this. Fear dead after one, traded by Shane. And now on Care getting whittled down. This could still get our hand. Woo! Dead to the Deagle and Torshi. Uh-oh. The alarm bells, they're going off. Wah, wah. You can hear it. Flash through. Oh. Pogolov's blind. The Deagles are doing it. Hugo. The AK's doing it. It's just monacy left alive. A 1 versus 3 clutch. And a minute left time is the only thing on monacy's side.
Jumping up short now. They've heard it. They've heard that scope. Wallbang will not connect, and he's got corners to clear, plus smokes to go through. There's a gap. Quick shot. Player close up, though. Is he ready? He seems to be. Oh, what a read. monacy into the 1v1 now, and he knows at this point Shane's certainly here. Rerouting, going back to B. Even if he recommits to A, the fake alone is going to play with his opponent, walking over the metal, meaning Shane has no idea where to look. monacy runs to that B site and he gets there in time, 20 seconds. Here comes Shane, smoke is in, Shane at the gens, monacy might just tap it, no, it's a full stick. Shane goes through, monacy realizes, but it's too late. And mouz win the round, despite his best efforts, that 1-on-2 does not come through. 1-on-3 actually.
Damn good try, right? That is very cash monacy of him right there, but not good enough to get it over the line. 6-4, and look at this!
It's Emmy.
Flying through! Amit baby! Flying onto the scene! Watch out, boys. He's coming through!
Just don't block the smoke lineups, you'll be okay. That's one way to make an appearance. Harry, why don't you show up to events like that?
Good luck finding the balloons that will carry all this lovely load. Let's see over at ramp. Xerxon after one has left his teammate trapped in the corner. Oh no, wait, Xerxon is the guy trapped in the corner. Oh my god, he's fighting for his life. He will get out of there, live in to tell the tale past the monacy orb. Bigger names have tried and failed to outlive this guy with the AWP. But he does have support from Torshi, who scoped up. monacy somehow finds that first, and Torshi's head's in his hands. He does not know how that kill has just gone the way of NaVi Junior, but it's kept them in a 3-on-3.
Yeah, you take it. And now NaVi, they just recommit to A. They walk up late, and at this point, mouz don't know where to look. They've got to, gamble. They've got to lean heavy on A. But you can see as time ticks on, they start to spread out. JDC checking middle. Shane going back to B. And NaVi are more than happy about that. They're given the room to take the A control. Resmoke at Crane.
Oh, not missing a beat. monacy deals with the first man. Are they ready for Xerxon? Are they ready for the man who plays in this smoke? Oh my lord, they're planting, they are planting, they haven't cleared him out. The molly is gonna do it, but Shane, that molly is hungry for kills. It burns out Xerxon. On Care left in a 1v1. He knows that Shane was seen here and he tries to chase down the kill. But you gotta do better than that if you wanna get past Shane. mouz NXT are up onto 5.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. He goes. Was it Xerxon's molly? Was it Xerxon in the smoke? I didn't quite catch it, but getting 2 kills there, fair enough. He may die to his teammate's molly, but it was all worth it. He was about to be traded by OnCare on ramp anyway, you can see here. So swinging into that second player, more than worth it for Xerxon. Sick play. Shane, he gets it over the line, finding a 5th for mouz, keeping themselves level-headed with NaVi Junior and a competitive game already. We're already seeing a better, better T-side out of NaVi. As said, they were 10-5 down as they entered their T-side yesterday. They didn't have a lot of room for error anyway. Pistol loss, and suddenly you're down and out. But we're getting to see the T-side for NaVi, and that's the difference, right? On Vertigo, something that wasn't really apparent against Astralis Talent. So the worry of leaving this map or even picking it is always here. But despite that, NaVi seem to be up to the job, up to the task. 6-4. Another full rifle round. And another AWP per side. monacy with a 3 KD right now, 15 and 5. Torsi gets flashed off in middle. Still wants to give it a go. Still wants to recommit. Luckily enough, it's a wise decision. No one is here. NaVi flash them off middle and they go back to that A site.
Oh, Sui learns sometimes you're the pigeon and sometimes you're the statue. monacy with the opener. Molly on Torsi brings him down low as well, and Pogolov has dealt with Xerxen. This A bomb site has been stripped of its defense, and the only hope now is that through this smoke, or maybe with the Molotov on Shane, you can find the bomb planter. Instead, the kill count is racking up, all in favor of NaVi Junior. monacy with a double. And I say sometimes you're the pigeon, sometimes you're the statue. monacy's just usually the pigeon.
Flying high is definitely the implication there. 5 on 2, and out they go. mouz will be allowed to save their guns at a bare minimum. That's all they're given. A bit of peace and quiet. He really is providing so much right now, though. Not even just the near 1v3 with the AWP, but the cover on A, the opening kills up on short. How many rounds has he sandbags and found smoke shots on these A rotators? Quite often is the answer. So mouz need someone to solve the monacy problem. But right now, they've also got money problems, and that leaves them with just these safe guns.
Yeah, JDC's been getting away with info from these mid pushes a lot, so he's gone back to that here in this round where he's got one of the 2 saved guns. But NaVi Junior are keeping it fresh and leaning over towards the B site for a change. mouz NXT have not been dealt many fast B plays. This is one of them. Shane has gone unchecked and could get away with a lot more than the P250 should be allowed. Chased down by monacy, Glock bursted out of the round, and now this AWP set up, posted. Torsi does have his still in play for the side of mouz NXT. This is where he's got to show us why we talk about this guy. Oh, it's almost the collateral, but Oncare and monacy edge that one over the line. 3 between the 2 of them, and an 8th round on the board for NaVi Junior. That was just those saved guns for mouz NXT. So now we've got the rifles back out again, but it will be missing this AWP on Torsi. And with the kind of impact monacy is having, you feel like you need that AWP just to try and rein in this young AWPer on the other side.
Yeah, just anything to keep him contained, right? Doesn't feel like there's many answers right now. He's just so fast, man. Look at his shots. Lights out. And now we start to have a bit of a change as well, even walking at mid. Take a deep breath. Look at the speed of this as well. Quick smokes landing. Fear's already in his CT spawn, and he's on 2 health. Not looking too healthy. Torsi's going to finish the job, but he's trapped behind a pillar, needing support. JDC swings in to help out, and Xerxen from the A rotate in spawn does the same. It's a 2-on-4. Finally, mouz have weathered the storm. Can they close it out, though? Lots of damage done. The nade and molly combo, however, dunks JDC. And so mouz don't want to get ahead of themselves. This retake, they're still waiting for the flank.
Yes, Sui. Oh, Sui wrapping around up through ramp, and no one is considering it yet on the side of NaVi Junior. Flash in for Pogolov, sees him cut down, and so it's left to Cynics, who has wrapped the player up on this wraparound. However, Torshi trades that, doesn't even, Trade's not even need him, Trade not even plays into that, he just rails him on the peak, and there is the defuse for mouz NXT. Up onto 6, and a chance at splitting this first half right down the middle. Middle.
Yeah. 7.5 apiece, baby.
I have this this whole thing. Hugo, you know this about me.
What about making up words?
I love intentionally saying words wrong.
I think when you say enough right words, they get boring, and so you've got to freshen it up. You should learn a language.
It's like for my whole life now. Started as a joke years ago.
Yeah, what, your
I
life
say
started as a joke, and now here.
And now the punchline is I say jalapeno instead of
Jalapeno.
No, jalapeno. That's
You
it.
don't even know what you say.
Yeah,
It's not real.
jalapeno.
What else you
Because
say?
jalapeno is how like English people try to say it.
So what else? What other made up words?
Dude,
you
there's
use?
so many now. Instead of champion, I say chimpion. There's too many.
It's
Hugo.
too much pressure.
It just happens naturally,
Yeah.
you know. But there's nothing funnier than a word that's slightly amiss.
Yeah, we all know what you mean though, and that's all that matters. If you mix around, if you take a word that's like 5 letters long and you mix around the 3 letters in the middle, the order, if you look at it, your brain will immediately decipher what the word is, as long as the first and last letters are correct.
That's cool as hell.
And the letters, all the letters are there, even in the wrong order. You actually write out a whole sentence like that. Your brain will read it completely normally. It's super freaky.
Wow, Hugo.
So all I'm saying is, why even have the middle letters? Just have 2-letter words.
You might be onto something there. And NaVi Junior might be onto this A-bomb site. Ooh, Cynics, that's an ugly spray.
Lamp see the bullets there.
UGLY. They ain't got no alibi on the NaVi Junior side. It's up in towards the A-bomb side. Out to the races. Modesty fast on the opener. Oh, not quite the double. It's Zershan in with 2 of his own. And this round now left onto Fear. Now.
Do you have the fear? Because he has the fear. A lot to clear first, and he's going for the bomb.
That's right. EA in the name. It's Fear in the game. It's in the game. Over the ward shot, but he's toying with taking the AWP, and he will pick it up. Here's the AWP, blessed by Monacy. Enough.
Oh,
Molly, but it's a little wide, so he's gone for this little ballsy plant, and does get out past the player. Up in CT. Fear. Ooh, there is a ramp flank as well, but his timing might be good on arriving at short. Zershan has missed this opportunity. Fear playing this 1v2 to perfection. They're on the site now. This is still a tricky round. He's going to have to either try and take the player off the bomb or just never peek. And in the end, mouz NXT, they call his bluff, right? They say, pros don't fake. They stick that defuse, and there it is. They split this first half of play right down the middle.
Yeah, Zershan, when he gets on that bomb, he even fakes his reload as well, just to, bait him out like, I would never possibly stick this. I would never, I'm just tapping it. I'm just trying to get your attention. And yeah, okay, sucks to lose that, but Fear knows if he peeks and there's cover, like he's probably dead there. He's 20 health. Boost player's very hard shot to hit. And so it's going to be a round. Coming in for mouz right at the very end. As you say, split down the middle, Harry. So anyone's game as we swap sides. But as remembering from that game yesterday, yeah, different team, different day, different NaVi Junior, but they really had trouble on the CT side of this map. If that shows up again, ooh, who knows?
Yeah, honestly, I think if you're an NaVi Junior, you maybe aren't even happy with this kind of scoreline. I think they definitely had a potential to have, out of both teams, like they had the identifiable cases where they could have sweetened the deal on this scoreline, right? We had a lot of kind of clutch moments coming in to bail mouz NXT out, and it's led them to a first half that they can feel proud of. Right, we saw what Astralis Talent were able to do up against NaVi Junior here. So I wonder if mouz are feeling emblazoned as we head into this second half, right? Pumped up with the belief that they can bring the heat over on their T side. And the best way for us to know that, Hugo, is to listen into the team comms. So mouz, take it away.
B1, jiggling.
One Ivy. One Ivy. It looks like
Only
a
one
pistol.
B.
I'm ready to jump.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, strafe.
Ivy.
After catch shot. Ramp.
Up,
ramp.
second ramp.
I'm needing
3, 4A, go B.
Let's push B. Guys,
Go,
I
We'll
have
be rotating now.
Go, John.
Could be hiding somewhere.
I'm flashing left.
Yes,
Heal.
He went
Let's
back
see
to
I smoked right side,
Atlantic.
left.
Window.
He's dead.
Nice.
Window 2.
3.
Big.
Play.
There's a money
Window.
CT.
City dead.
Heaven. Window.
We can peek, John. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Window right.
Oh, you're fucking insane.
Nice sword, man. Nice
Don't
fucking round, guys.
kids, who the fuck are those?
Let's breathe.
Since they
Oh, they're getting hyped now, and you can barely blame them after a little 3v5 like that is pulled out. Whoa.
Man, something I like, it looked like it was Torshi saying it, right? I still don't feel comfortable enough yet to be like picking voices out of this lineup, but you know, I saw his mouth moving when the words were said, so that certainly helps. He seems like he's the guy calling like a lot of these like group peaks that we get, right? I think it was also him in that 2v3 late retake attempt with Shane, you know, trying to direct the flow of that. JDC seems like a very vocal guy as well. It's great to like paint a picture of who does a lot of this mid-round talking, right? Because something that is clear from mouz NXT is like in these kind of 3v1 situations, they like to chase down that clutching player and make him uncomfortable.
Oh, these mollies, talk of uncomfortable. There's nowhere to stand. There's nowhere to sit. Xerxen has just doubled up on the entries. 3 mollies landing in the bomb site. 1 on wood, 1 on Tetris, 1 at back quad. NaVi cannot get comfortable. That's a weird texture bug, but anyway, a 9th round looms over as NaVi already throw in the towel, and rightly so, right? Nothing you can do here. It was only a force after all, and with mouz making such a decisive execute on that B-bomb site, time for NaVi to give it up. 9-8, and mouz, they flip the script. They're back in control. It's been a long time coming.
Just the saved Scout and Deagle to play with in this round, so gonna be hard pressed to find much usage for him. But of course, it's all with the goal of having guns in this next round, embarking upon the rifle journey as soon as you possibly can. So mouz are right where they want to be. Up in the lead, a chance at a 10th, and a very good chance at that before they have to worry about things getting too difficult. Sui opens this round up with the MAC-10, and that's really alleviated any worries. It's getting better and better with each passing moment here for mouz NXT. Any hope of this round getting out of hand that you might have had is now out the window.
Yeah, these are really reassuring rounds for mouz as well, because you want to keep your anti-ecos clean. You want to be going into your first gun round knowing you can afford to lose it, because, you know, if mouz keep 5 alive here, which, you know, dangerous sentence to say with Monzi on the scout, and there it is, then they're going to be running bonus, right, into a full gun round. So Nice little flank there from Shane. And now mouz, who will, unless they upgrade, be bringing SMGs in, want to know they have that comfortable bit of money to fall back on. Okay, they can afford to lose to full rifles here and still rebuy everything on every one. So that's only available because they take such clean anti-ecos, losing one player across both rounds. And now we hit the guns. Chance we see 3 rifles here for mouz, 2 SMGs, and they just try their luck before they have to waste their money. And there it is.
Oh, look at this short player. Xerxan runs up. How did he get monacy? How did he double kill that? Like a stray bullet flies up the way of monacy as he's flicking to him, and it's just a 2-tap. Oh, that's unreal. That's unreal. mouz NXT, the map1 just charging down with that double opener at A. And look at what this has done to NaVi Junior. They're putting all their hopes at the A site. Hold on, Fear. 1 man here at B, 1 man in middle. Very, very split up defense. Cynics, we need him to not only get a kill, he's really got to stay alive as well. And there's the first. Oh, a double up. And Cynics is doing enough to keep NaVi Junior in this one, in spite of Xerxan's heroics in the opening. They try to go back towards A. They won't like what they find in that AWP. So Xerxan going to start to make his way out through middle while OnCare has been here the whole damn time. This kill not going to come through for mouz NXT. They were hoping that could have been the B split, but instead it's Cynic splitting skulls open and stealing that round away in a 3-on-4. Guy gets 3 kills on the fast B play.
Yeah, and when we see him here, he was so often in that Astralis game just playing Tetris, like every single round. It felt like Astralis worked that out pretty quick. They started double mollying it, nading it, flashing it, clearing it, boosting it, everything. But it doesn't stop him, man. He just loves that spot and backing up, putting up numbers on the B site. It's what we needed. NaVi win their first gun round, but that was sort of implied that was going to happen. And as said, with mouz keeping players alive, they can fully invest here. Quick 1-for-1 at the B-bomb site. OnCare gone for JDC. We still have the AWPers alive on either team, so mouz boosting up Torsi. Got to be careful with those jumps. Oh, not again.
Yeah, Astralis Talent were doing this a lot, right? Throwing Void up on boosts with his AWP. But NaVi Junior aren't giving up the same kind of ramp fights early here. Clearly having learned some things from that Astralis game. Now, the Molly has given away that there's a player on the sandbags. They double nade Pogolov out. Fear now calling for rotations, trying to hold on to the A site, has dropped the bomb in his first killing blow. Pushing through the smokes will prove to be 1 step too far, 1 bridge too many. And now they cross into the site with the bomb planted. mouz NXT trying to play these post plants. They knock the AWP out. Cynics needs another huge 3K here if he wants to pick this one up.
Yeah, he's got back after the attack tools. He knows he's off it, and he'll hit this shot. Both players from mouz just swinging that final man.
They do this a lot. They do it all the time in these clutches. Like, it feels like their preferred way of playing them out is not to try and play post plant, not to give room or respect, is just to double swing and swing it together if they're given the chances. And a lot of the times it works wonders for them.
Yeah, as long whatever you're doing, really, as long as you're doing in sync as a unit, as a team, it's a lot better than playing it right. But you have like different definitions of what right is, and you don't trade your kills, you play for your 1v1s. Those are how you lose the rounds. At the end of the day, if you're on the same page, there's very little that can go wrong. Fast for Monzy. What on earth is that? Set up with the flashbangs behind him. He runs through the middle smoke. mouz, they go, nope, we want nothing to do with that. We're going to take A quickly. We know they've got a gun. mouz hasn't picked it up yet. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it fell off and he's got to go down and get it. But right now it's just Deagles in the A site and they're getting made quick work of. 2 kills for Xertion. Uh-oh. It's falling apart here for NaVi. mouz never grabbed that gun. Was there a gun? Did he throw it out the map?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was an AK. I'm almost certain. So don't know why he didn't get it.
mouz's code of ethics is, if it ain't an AWP, he ain't interested.
Yeah, he's going for it now.
He's running back to go find it.
Fair enough. He's got 24 kills. Guy's crazy. Oh,
yeah, it fell down. All right, fair play.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to locate that. There it is.
Yoink.
And so AK got an out, but 12 on the board for mouz NXT. And it's interesting there, mouz is actually the guy to set the pace change, you know, with rushing mid. He's the guy who forces mouz NXT to all in an A play. And sadly, it felt like his team over in the A site just weren't ready for the sort of speed that got thrown at them. Xertion getting a free double kill, right? Pogolov wasn't even looking the right direction. So maybe not ready for an increase in pace. I think a lot of teams, when they lose a man advantage like that to aggression, their immediate response is sometimes to slow down and hold for these flanks. I like that mouz NXT just doubled down on the push, right? And if anything, go faster as a response. I think when you slow down too much and you get in your own head and you play scared after going into that 4-on-5, that's when those rounds fall apart.
Fast up ramp again, though, and look at NaVi here. They still want to challenge. Despite being mollied out many times on the sandbags, they're still playing it, not forever. They throw their own Molotov, and so there's no kill off of that clear for mouz. 12-9. This would be a big round for mouz to win, right? They would set them up for a 14-9 up against the Eco. Pogolov playing with his life, hoping a gust of wind doesn't knock him off the edge here. He's got a nice little angle to sandbags, and he's got some good cover, but as soon as they figure out you're here, it gets a lot harder. You need cover on short as well in order to do this. And so no one can waver, no one can miss their shots. Still, mouz are defaulting, holding onto the extremities, making sure B is still contained and you're not getting flanked or boxed into this A attack.
Yeah, Sui and his boy Shane are starting to take a bit of real estate over here towards B. That is the Gen's wall smokes going down, getting thrown over. And this is a nice fake being sold. I think they both threw the same smoke from 2 different positions, because 2 smokes went out there. But only one area is smoked. Doesn't matter, right? You still get the rotations out of NaVi Junior. You still sent them towards B, and you've softened up the A play. On Care, trying to make a big moment happen. He hears the smoke land and so decides against it. That means he's still alive and able to offer something up in this retake, but the rest of his team already cut down like it's casual Friday for mouz NXT.
It's so sad there because, you know, really nice fake for mouz, but for NaVi, it's not like they even like panic rotate. They don't see that util at 30 seconds and go, run B, everyone. No, they actually just draw one dude over. But what it does is it pulls NaVi's positions back, their deep positions on the A site, just a few feet back. And so suddenly, Pogolov on that boost is alone. He has no cover for short. He knows his play is on a timing, and those smokes are coming down, so he knows he can't just sit there and hope they don't check him and they go past him. Right? No, he has to swing. If anyone comes out short, at any point he's dead. None of his teammates are in the bomb site thanks to that B fake. And so Pogolov forced to play, he dies, smokes come down, you're out of the round if you like. You're not winning that one.
And being honest, right, like mouz might be outperforming Torshi in terms of raw numbers, but mate, like, he's been pretty much avoided for the most part, right? This utility has just been cutting him off. Then you have the AWP left in a retake. Usually you're at a man disadvantage at that point in it. And so mouz's impact is very, very limited in this second half of play. Meanwhile, Torshi is a lot of the times finding these openers, applying this pressure to the A bomb site. And it's good. It's nice to see that Torshi's been able to have that recovery, right? We saw him earlier on. He had his head in his hands. He was clearly frustrated because he was getting bested by mouz a hell of a lot. But the scales are starting to tip now. And it's not so much about the raw head-to-head of mouz versus Torshi anymore. It is Torshi applying this pressure to the rest of the team, the rest of NaVi Junior. And it's really feeling restrictive at this point in time.
So what's the solution here for NaVi?
I think you get monacy to challenge ramp more. I think he needs to be in the front line, taking fights, because they've just been dodging this guy.
Well, he's trying to do that, Harry. He's peeking deep down A. Pogolov's here as well, pushed up on the short. But no one's fighting A. mouz are going back for the boost, looking to put Horsey into the gunfight. Oh, he's been spotted. And yeah, get out of there, Onkare. He definitely saw that player on the boost. He tried to find an angle that was safe. But rather not risk death. So out he goes. Middle, now controlled by mouz to a degree. Onkare settles back in the B-bomb site with Cynics hiding at the back of quad. Got a bit of a bait play. Now for NaVi, things end on this B site. They've got to get those mollies in, but mouz have been really good at running executes. And right now they're faking one out on B yet again. They're keeping a lot of attention on this half of the map. But Pogolov, that's big, man. He just jump spots and he gets the information. He sees a couple of players on A. Meanwhile, B kills have both come in. The faking players of JDC and Shane have not sold squat. And mouz decide, no, we don't want A. We're going to run right back into what was the fake play. I actually like the call. NaVi felt like they killed the fake. They'd already rotated out. It's only Cynics here, but they won't clear it. The Molotovs are not there for mouz, and they're taking their sweet time in getting him out of this round. Finally, they do, following up his Sui with a double, and now the retake is on. Once again, monacy has to be the hero.
Yeah, he might have been avoided. Oh, this was going to be his chance, but Xertion not giving them respect today. Smile on that guy's face as he's just got mouz NXT up onto 14. What? Huge out of him and Sui. That shouldn't have been a mouz NXT round.
I mean, that's just a crazy call because it's again what mouz did the other round where they fake B and then they run A, and you know you just win your battle on the A site. You don't really fight on B. Well, this time the B fake players committed to really sell that fake. They die, and in that mouz could have just gone, oh, we've lost our B split, let's go A. But that was what NaVi were already expecting, right? That was the one-dimensional aspect of it. The way mouz complicate that is by going back into the B bomb site, the site that looks like they've already abandoned, looks like they've already lost. Little hiccup. And they win it out. I mean, they shouldn't be winning that out, even so, even with NaVi not ready for that play. But they do. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day, Harry. 14 rounds, edging out NaVi. And this could all be where it comes to a close. This could all be coming up mouz NXT.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing about edging, right? It's all about the big finish, and that's what mouz NXT want right here, right now. They're about to break NaVi Junior's money if they win this round, and so it really is a tantalizing prospect. Your best chance is to just get this rested and done. By winning this one round now. monacy misses it.
He got the leg shot.
Yeah, Torshi tag, but now scoped up on the angle. Woo, they're trying to fight each other. The two AWP Titans. But for the time being, that tag is the extent of their head-to-head. monacy's repositioning over to short, trying to keep them guessing as to where this AWP is. And he might blindside these players up through ramp. No! Torshi gets his revenge!
Massive.
The man that got away. He was legged in the start of the round by monacy. And with 16 points of health, he gets his revenge.
Yeah, now nothing can go wrong. Now you could even argue a save. You can justify it if you're NaVi. They're already going for it. It seems like 3-on-5. No util, even with the kit. It's just too far gone. mouz are not going to be giving you the space to win that round. They've even got a double AWP in the post plant. For crying out loud. I wonder if mouz hunt here. They're not exactly rich, but they've got money on a couple of players, and you know, at this point, they're expecting to close it next round. So the confidence might be there, and the reason to hunt is always there. Taking even a gun away from NaVi in this round would have huge resounding impact. But it's a lot of map to clear. It's a long way away, and so mouz won't find this little stash of NaVi players hidden outside of B. 15 rounds though. It might be all coming up mouz. Just got to put a bow on it.
Yeah, and without further ado, I think the best way for us to see if they can put a bow on it, is to listen to the mouz NXT team speak.
Ramp and step on the wood.
Okay, flash. Molly.
Can I
Wait,
go-
what is it? Molly flash.
BV John.
No.
Molly flash camel, right?
Yeah, Molly second ramp and flash second ramp. And step on the wood. I will do it with you. And then we will just end in A again, just like this round.
Okay.
The
Left,
money you
right.
made, first time.
Down pushing, diving again.
I'm anti-flash, guys.
Yeah.
Can they be ladder, Hubert?
No.
He's peeking crane.
Guys, at the end of the smoke, we just sneak through.
I'll come to us then.
Get ready now. Come now.
I'm on it B.
Yeah, money Can you shoot? Shoot with off.
Crane.
I'm
crane,
flashing Camille. Boom.
2.
One more.
Ground web, crane. It's fine. We breathe. We can full XK again, guys, in my opinion.
I'm sandbags.
I'm on it,
I'm
guys, I
sandbags.
Full XK. Guys, listen, full XK.
Nice.
Side dead.
Nice
Nice.
smoke.
You're
I
not
Full
going
carrying
smoke.
here as well. Okay, we breathe. Chill the smoke. Wait the smoke.
Can be
It's all
shot.
good.
One headshot.
I'm gonna later loot from mid.
One more that side. Last
Do it,
T-zone.
do it.
On
Both
side.
here,
he
both
needs
here.
to-
Free player. Both here, guys. Both here.
They run,
Okay.
run.
Phoenix. Where?
Can you
A.
come back to B?
Yes. Running away one. Coming now. Con.
I have gone.
Silent.
Oh.
Going down.
Nice. One more. Hubert.
Last con.
Fucking go.
Good job.
Sick, guys.
That's what we do, man. I love it.
So
Good
nice.
You like
comments,
this,
man.
Johnny? You like this, Johnny?
Yes,
Guys,
this is exactly what I want, man.